Because once you do, every stone you've ever walked past suddenly feels suspicious. The ones people call ugly, ordinary, and worthless are often disguises for gemstones worth more than gold. For centuries, those who search for gems have kept these secrets hidden. Knowledge passed from one prospector to another, whispered but never shouted. Because if too many people knew the truth, the world of gem hunting would change forever. Today, we'll step into that hidden world. By the end, you'll see rocks differently. You'll wonder if the dull stones you ignore every day are hiding something extraordinary, and you'll understand exactly why gem hunters don't want you to know this. Chapter 1. The rocks you walk past. Every day on the surface, the world looks ordinary. Granite cliffs, black volcanic stones, dull quartz veins. Nothing special. But to those who know the signs, these are the starting points of treasure hunts. Take granite. To most people, it's just building material. Gray, speckled, lifeless. Yet granite often forms beside pegmatites, veins where gemstones like topaz, tourmaline, and sapphire grow. Hidden in the cracks of boring rock, flashes of blue or green signal riches waiting to be discovered. Basalt is another disguise. Dark, rough, and heavy, it covers volcanic fields across the world. Farmers push it aside without a second thought. But beneath certain basalts are kimberlite pipes, the ancient volcanic channels where diamonds are born. An entire fortune can rest inside what looks like nothing more than cracked black stone. Even quartz, so common it seems worthless, hides secrets. Cloudy veins in canyon walls often conceal purple amethyst or golden citrine inside. To the untrained eye, it's just another rock. But when broken open, the sparkle tells a different story. Gem hunters walk past these same stones, but they don't dismiss them. They look closer. And in that small difference, in noticing what others ignore, fortunes are made. Chapter 2. The Language of Stones. Gem hunters see the earth differently. To them, rocks speak a hidden language. A shine here, a fracture there, a flash of color in the sun, all clues. A greasy luster on an otherwise dull pebble. That could be a rough diamond. A rainbow shimmer across a gray surface after rain. A sign of opal beneath the skin. A hexagon imprint inside a plain-looking crystal. That's corundum, the mineral family of sapphires and rubies. These signs are invisible to most people, and gem hunters prefer it that way. Because once you understand the language of stones, every landscape transforms into a treasure map. Streams become trails of clues, hillsides become vaults, and every pebble becomes a possibility. That's why gem hunting is not just about luck. It's about knowledge. The more you know, the more you see. And the more you see, the less ordinary the world becomes. Chapter 3. Fortunes. Hidden in plain sight. Throughout history, ordinary people have stumbled upon stones that changed their lives. In Australia, a man digging fence posts pulled out a lump of rough rock. It sat ignored in a barn for weeks, but one sunset revealed flashes of blue and green dancing across its surface. It was opal, worth over $80,000. In the United States, a farmer moved aside a heavy gray boulder in his field. For years, it was nothing but an annoyance, until a geologist identified it as sapphire-bearing corundum. The crystals inside were large enough to cut into jewels that would fetch thousands each. In Africa, children playing by a river pocketed smooth pebbles, believing they were toys. Those pebbles turned out to be raw garnets, blood-red and valuable. What was worthless in appearance became priceless in reality. Stories like these reveal nature's trick. The most extraordinary treasures are often wrapped in the most ordinary skins, and they reveal why gem hunters guard their secrets. Because chance discoveries threaten to expose what they'd rather keep hidden. Chapter 4. Nature's Trickery. Why does nature hide beauty inside ugliness? The answer lies in the violence beneath our feet. Deep in the earth, heat and pressure twist minerals into new forms. Carbon hardens into diamond. Silica transforms into opal. Trace elements like chromium and titanium turn crystals fiery red or deep blue. But these gems don't appear polished and shining. They form inside host rocks, protective shells that look ordinary, even ugly. Kimberlite, cracked and greenish, is the world's most important diamond host. Petrified wood, dull and fossilized, often hides glowing opal and jasper inside. Even limestone, soft and chalky, sometimes conceals crystalline geodes. It's nature's favorite disguise, a worthless shell guarding a priceless core. And it means that to find gemstones, you must look beyond appearances. Chapter 5. Stones They Hope You Ignore. Across the world, there are certain rocks gem hunters desperately hope you overlook. Schist, flaky and dull, seems unremarkable. But within it, garnets grow like red seeds, some worthless, some worth a small fortune. Black sands, those heavy deposits along rivers, look like nothing more than grit. But prospectors know they're loaded with minerals, and wherever black sands settle, gold, sapphires, and even diamonds may not be far. River pebbles, smooth and gray, look like the least valuable of stones. Yet in the right conditions, they hide veins of opal that glimmer when wet. For seconds, a rainbow reveals itself, before vanishing again. And serpentine, greasy, greenish, often ignored, is sometimes jade in disguise. In Asia, jade was once valued above gold. Fortunes ride on stones most people would never glance at twice. That's why secrecy is so important. As long as people dismiss these rocks, gem hunters keep their advantage. Chapter 6. The Choice of the Finder. Imagine you're walking a trail. You spot a dull, heavy rock with a strange glimmer. You pick it up, curious. Most would toss it aside, but you pause. What if? You take it home, clean it, and realize it hides a gemstone worth $50,000. Now comes the question, would you sell it or keep it? This is the decision faced by countless accidental finders. Some cash out, trading mystery for money. Others hold on, cherishing the stone as proof of luck and wonder. Either choice carries weight. But one thing is certain, once you've uncovered treasure in plain sight, the world never looks the same again. Chapter 7. The Hidden War for Gems. For centuries, gem hunting has been built on secrecy. Not all secrets are born of greed. Some are born of survival. In Myanmar, ruby-rich valleys were once guarded by watchmen, forbidden to outsiders. In South Africa, diamond fields were hidden under lies and misdirection until prospectors secured control. In Madagascar, whispers of sapphire finds drew thousands overnight, leaving landscapes stripped bare. Knowledge is power. One revealed location can spark a rush that consumes everything. That's why gem hunters protect their maps, their methods, their stones. Every secret shared risks 1,000 hands reaching for the same prize, but cracks always appear. Ordinary people find extraordinary stones, and each discovery spreads the truth just a little further. The world is full of hidden gems, waiting for anyone with the eyes to see.